Good morning, my dear students and my dear friend. This is Sudhir and welcome you all on today's class. And today we are proceeding towards the page number 97, exercise 6.5. Okay. This exercise 6.5 is totally based on the like fractions and ordering and comparison of like fraction. I hope you already understand what is like fraction and how to compare the like fractions. That means the fraction which have the common denominators. Okay, so now let's proceed towards the exercise 6.5, which is available on page number 97. So everyone open the page number 97 of your book, and today we will clear the concept and we will solve the question step by steps. Okay, so in the exercise 6.5, the question number A is saying that circle the smallest fraction in each group. Okay, we have to circle the smallest fraction. And we already learn about the like fraction. If the numerator is greater, greater will be the fraction. And if the smallest numerator, if the numerator is small, I'm talking about the like fractions. Okay. In the like fraction, if the numerator is smaller, then the fraction will be smaller. So if we want to color, the smallest fraction, sorry, we don't have to color, we have to circle. Okay. We have to circle the smallest fraction. That means we have to find the smallest numerator among them. Okay, so in the question number 1, the three fractions is given to us, that is 2 by 7, 4 by 7 and 1 by 7. So here the denominator is common, 7, 7, 7. That means it is clear that, what is clear? These all are like fractions. These three all are like fractions because the denominator is same. That means the total number of parts in each whole is same. क्या बोला? फिर से बोलता हूँ, टोटल नंबर ऑफ पार्ट्स इन ईच होल इज सेम, दैट्स व्हाई इट इज 777. सब में 777 है. सो हियर वी आर टेकिंग 1 by 7 part, 4 by 7 part and 2 out of 7 parts. So we have to circle the smallest fraction, and we already learned that if we want a smallest fraction of like in the like fraction, we will take a smallest numerator. That means 1 by 7 is the smallest fraction among them, and 4 by 7 is the greatest one. ठीक है, ये 4 by 7 जो है वो सबसे बड़ा है, but we don't have to circle. Okay, now let's move toward the second one, and the second one is 6 by 12, 9 by 12 and 11 by 12, or you can read it as a 6 upon 12, 6 by 12, sorry, 9 by 12, 11 over 12. कैसा भी read करो. So now here the 12, 12, 12, the denominator is same. That means the total number of parts in each fraction is same, and we want the smallest fraction, सबसे छोटा fraction. So we have to compare the numerator. We have to compare the numerator, and इतना तो हमको आता है कि 6 by 6 is very small numerator than 9 and 12. ये 6 जो है वो सबसे छोटा है. Okay. Now let's move toward the third question. Here we have to find the smallest fraction, and denominator is same, तो denominator हमारे किसी कोई काम का नहीं है. Now we have to compare the numerator, and we know that the numerator is greater. Greater will be the fraction. क्या बोला मैंने? फिर से बोल रहा हूँ. If the numerator is greater, greater will be the fraction. फ्रैक्शन बड़ा हो जाएगा अगर न्यूमरेटर बड़ा रहा तो, बट हमको तो छोटा चाहिए, तो सबसे छोटा पकड़ेंगे हम लोग. 4 by 13 is the smallest fraction among these three fractions. I hope you understand how to find out the smallest fraction. Okay, but it is applicable only and only in like fraction. अगर like fraction रहा तो हम लोग सिर्फ और सिर्फ न्यूमरेटर को कंपेयर करेंगे और काम खत्म हो जाएगा. Now let's move. Wait a minute. Question number 4, question number 5 and question number 6 you have to solve. वो आपको solve करना है. ठीक है. I told you 3. You have to solve 3 questions. Now let's move to the question number B, my dear. And the question number B is very, very interesting. Everyone, focus towards the board. Okay. So mark the following fractions on the number line. Okay. Now we have the fraction. अब हमारे पास कुछ fractions है. क्या है? Fractions है like 3 by 6, 2 by 6, 5 by 6 and 1 by 6. ये तो fractions हो गए. It is given to us. Then a number line is given. एक लाइन दे दिए और हमको ये पता करना है, यानी कि हमको लिखना है कि ये फ्रैक्शन कहाँ कहाँ रहने वाला है. जस्ट लाइक अ नंबर लाइन, 1 फिर 2 फिर 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 ऐसा होता है, इस साइड बढ़ता है. ठीक है. तो सिमिलरली वी हैव टू राइट कि ये फ्रैक्शन की पोजीशन कौन सा फ्रैक्शन किससे छोटा है और कौन सा फ्रैक्शन किससे बड़ा है. दैट मीन्स वी हैव टू कंपेयर दिस फ्रैक्शंस एंड वी हैव टू राइट दिस फ्रैक्शन एट देयर प्रॉपर प्लेस. यस, उसको उठा के इसके प्लेस पर लिखना है कि भाई समझ गए ना, कंपेयर करना है कौन सा पहले आएगा कौन सा बाद में आएगा, व्हाटएवर. ठीक है. So now what we have to do, first of all we have to understand about it, what we have to do. हमको करना क्या है, पहले हम लोगों को ये समझना है, ठीक है. So the four fraction is given to us. Yes, my dear students, the four fraction is given to us. That is 3 by 6, 2 by 6, 5 by 6 and 1 by 6. ये चार fractions है हमारे पास. और एक क्या चीज है, और एक हमारे पास एक नंबर लाइन है, ठीक है. अब फ्रैक्शन तो समझ गया कि चार फ्रैक्शन है, चार फ्रैक्शन को उठा के यहाँ पे लिखना है. पहले नंबर लाइन समझ लेते हैं. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड अबाउट द नंबर लाइन. ओके, सो दिस इज अ नंबर लाइन, दिस इज अ नंबर लाइन आई हैव ड्रॉन हियर. ओके, मैंने जैसे का वैसा लिख दिया है. सो दिस इज अ नंबर लाइन. सो दिस इज 6 6 6 6. Okay, the denominator is 6. What is meant by denominator? Denominator is telling about the total number of parts. Total number of parts. तो अपन ने जो ये पहले लाइन खींचे थे यहां से यहां तक के, वी हैव ड्रॉन अ नंबर लाइन. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हम लोग उसके 6 टुकड़े करेंगे. दैट मीन्स फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल कट द नंबर लाइन इनटू 6 पार्ट्स. सो एज यू कैन सी दिस इज वन पार्ट, 1 2 3 4 5 एंड 6. हो गया, 6 पार्ट्स में कट हो गया. ओके, वेरी गुड. इट इज ऑलरेडी कट हियर, बट जब आप एग्जाम में लिखोगे वहां कट थोड़ी किया हुआ रहेगा. वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड. यस, सो दिस नंबर लाइन इज डिवाइडेड इनटू 6 इक्वल पार्ट्स. 1 2 3 4 5 एंड 6 पार्ट्स. 6 पार्ट्स कर दिया मैंने, ठीक है. नाउ द फर्स्ट नंबर इज 0. यस माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, द फर्स्ट नंबर इज 0 एंड द लास्ट नंबर इज 1. व्हाई इट इज 0? दैट मीन्स इफ यू आर नॉट सिलेक्टिंग एनी पार्ट, आपके पास एक भी पार्ट कलर नहीं है, एक भी पार्ट कलर नहीं, दैट मीन्स इंडिकेटिंग 0. दैट इफ देयर इज अ 6 पार्ट्स बट यू आर टेकिंग नथिंग, कुछ भी नहीं ले रहे हो, दैट मीन्स यू आर नॉट कलरिंग एनी पार्ट, दैट इज इंडिकेटिंग 0. एंड इफ यू आर कलरिंग होल पार्ट, जितने 6 पार्ट है 6 में से 6 के 6 कलर कर दिए, यहाँ कलर नहीं करना है. ओके, so you will get one whole. So what we are talking about the fraction, my dear students, listen carefully. We are studying about the fraction, and fractions represent the part of whole. Part of whole. So I have taken here one whole. One whole is divided. This one whole line is divided into 6 equal parts. अगर पूरा का पूरा आखिरी तक पहुंच गया पूरा, so it is one whole. If there is, it is not, if you are not taking even one part, एक भी पार्ट नहीं ले रहे हो, दैट इज 0. ओके, ये हमेशा रहेगा 0 और उधर 1. ठीक है, वेरी गुड. 0 is indicating what? 0 means what? 0 means how many number of parts is there? 6 parts. So can I write 0 as a 0 by 6? Yes, we can write. इस 0 को मैं 0 by 6 लिख सकता हूं. Total number of part is 6, but we are not taking any part. 0 by 6. And this is one whole. One whole means what? One whole means the numerator and the denominator both are equal. If both are equal, then we will say that it is one whole. Yes ना? अगर numerator और denominator दोनों same रहा, 5 by 5, 8 by 8, 16 by 16, कुछ भी हो, पर दोनों same होना चाहिए, then we will say that it is one whole. So it is 6. तो मैं अभी काम करता हूँ, इसको लिख देता हूँ 6 by 6. 6 by 6, can I write 6 by 6? This 6 by 6 is indicating one whole. Okay, very good. ये 0 by 6 हो गया. उसके बाद वाला क्या होगा? 1 part out of 6. 1 by 6. उसके बाद वाला 2 by 6. Next one 3 by 6. Then 4 by 6. Then 5 by 6. Then 6 by 6. Understood? So listen, 3 by 6 कहां पर है? ये 3 by 6 है. Write 3 by 6 at their proper place. 2 by 6 is here. It is 2 by 6. And where is 5 by 6? It is 5 by 6. And this is 1 by 6. Okay? बाकी को चाहो तो मिटा सकते हो या फिर रहने दो. It's okay. I hope you understand how to write the fraction at their proper place in the number line. Okay? Let's solve one more question. Okay, dear students. So now, as you can see here, again we have the 4 fraction, and all are what? All are like fractions because the denominator is 8, and this 8 is indicating that there is total number of parts. This 8 is indicating that there is 8 equal parts in one whole. 8 equal parts in one whole. Okay, 8 parts hai. So first of all, we have to draw a line. उस लाइन को कट 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 करके कितने पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करेंगे हम लोग? 8 पार्ट्स में। ओके, 8 पार्ट में मैंने डिवाइड कर दिया है। 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. 8 equal part is done. So the first one is 0 by 8. That means it is 0 by 8. This 0 by 8 is indicating 0, and this is what? It is 8 by 8, my dear. Last one is 8 by 8. That's why it is one whole. Okay. Now we have to, okay, 0 by 8 लाना था तो लिख दिया मैंने. Now what 0 by 8 is done. Okay. Now 8 by 8 is at the last. It is also completed. That means I have placed the fraction at their proper place. Now we want 7 by 8. Okay dear, we want 7 by 8 and 8 by 8 के पहले वाला ही 7 by 8 है. So write down here 7 by 8. Okay. 4 by 8. If it is 0 by 8, if it is 0 by 8, then it is 1 by 8, 2 by 8, 3 by 8, and it is a 4 by 8. So we will write here 4 by 8. Done. चारों के चारों को मैंने at their proper places fix कर दिया. Okay, I hope you understand. Or you can write 1 by 8, 2 by 8, full length of fraction. That means each part of a fraction. That is 1 by 8, 2 by 8, 3 by 8. पूरा भी लिखोगे तो it's okay. गलत नहीं है वो. But this 4 fraction you have to place at their proper. You have to place it at their proper places. ठीक है? उसको उठा के प्लेस करना है उसके प्रॉपर जगह पर. ठीक है? I hope you understand. Question number 3 is your homework. You have to do. Question number 3 जो है इसका first, second, then the last question is at the page number 97. You have to solve. Okay? इसका question number 3 का B. Question number B, third question is representing the 4 fraction, and you have to solve that question. Okay? By yourself. I hope you understand how to solve these questions, how to denote or how to write the fraction at their proper place in the number line. Okay, this is all about the like fraction, my dear. हम लोग अभी like fraction पर ही है. ठीक है? So quickly circle this one and note down this one. You have the 30 seconds. After these 30 seconds, we will proceed towards the ordering of like fraction and comparison of like fraction. That is question number C and the question number D of what? Of this exercise. इसी exercise का question number C कि मैं आपको 3 क्वेश्चन समझाऊंगा और क्वेश्चन नंबर डी के 2 क्वेश्चन समझाऊंगा. एंड रेस्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चन दैट मीन्स बाकी बचे हुए आप लोग करो. ठीक है? ओके, 30 सेकेंड्स स्टार्टेड नाउ. Okay, everyone, now we are proceeding toward the question number C and D. Now we are proceeding toward the question number C and the question number D of exercise 6.5. It is available on page number 98. Okay, dear students, so it is page number 98. Everyone open the page number 98. Okay, so in the question number C, we have to compare the fraction. Comparison करना है. Which one is greater and which one is the smaller fraction. So it is all about the like fraction. That means we have to compare only the numerator because denominator is same. Denominator तो same है. हमारे कोई काम का नहीं. How can we compare? तो comparison करेंगे numerator से. ठीक है? And if the numerator is greater, the greater will the fraction. It is applicable only in like fraction. सिर्फ और सिर्फ like fraction में numerator compare करना होता है. ठीक है? And there is a one universal method और एक universal method है. Universal method that means it is applicable everywhere. तुम कुछ भी करो, like हो, unlike हो, कैसा भी हो. You can apply a cross multiplication method which is a universal method. With the help of that universal method you can compare any fraction. फिर वो कितना भी बड़ा हो, कितना भी छोटा हो, कैसा भी हो, चाहे न्यूमरेटर कॉमन हो, चाहे डिनोमिनेटर कॉमन हो या कुछ भी कॉमन ना हो, whatever. ठीक है? I will tell you in the I will tell that method at the last. Okay, and if you want to know that universal method, it is present on page number 99. That is testing for evidence by cross multiplying. This is a universal method, and with the help of that universal method, you can compare any fraction, any, whether it is like, whether it is unlike, चाहे कुछ भी हो फिर, ठीक है. Okay, so we will understand about the universal method later, but now we have to compare the like fractions. So it is question number 1, and the question number 1 have the two fractions, 3 by 4 and 2 by 4. These are the two fractions, and we have to compare these two fractions. So 4 and 4 are common, so it is common है, कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं है ना. हमको कंपेयर करने के लिए न्यूमरेटर चाहिए, एंड न्यूमरेटर कौन सा बड़ा है? ऑब्वियसली 3 is greater than 2. That means 3 by 4 is greater. 3 by 4 is greater than 2 by 4. Very good. इसमें कौन सा बड़ा है भैया? ये तो इतना तो बच्चा भी बता देगा. Okay, 7 by 8 is greater because 0 by 8 is 0. If the numerator is 0, that means it is 0. And I already told you that this is a divisor, this is a dividend. Numerator is the dividend and denominator is the divisor. And if the dividend is 0, गया वो 0, कुछ नहीं है. Okay, so 7 by 8 is greater than 0 by 8. Now we have to compare the third question. In the third question, the fraction is 1 by 9 and 3 by 9. So here the both are like fraction because the denominator is same, which is 9. And now we have to compare the numerator. Numerator bada, fraction bada. So 3 by 9 is greater and 1 by 9 is smaller. So this tip will be towards the smaller fraction. ये जो है ना, ये वाला क्या बोलते हैं उसको, sharp tip, it towards the smaller one. छोटे वाले को टोचेंगे हम, ठीक है. पेन. Now listen here. क्या बोल रहा था मैं? हाँ. So here it is the fraction 1 by 2 and 3 by 2. Okay, 1 by 2 and 3 by 2 is the fractions. So now these are the two fraction. Both are like fraction. Both are like fraction because the denominator is 2. दोनों में सेम है. Now we have to compare what? Numerator. If the numerator is smaller, fraction will be the smaller. So and 3 by 2 will be greater. So this sharp tip, listen dear student, जो sharp वाला tip है ना, it will towards the smaller fraction, ठीक है. And the open mouth like this, open mouth, the mouth of crocodile method पढ़ा था हमने standard 3rd में, yes ना. हाँ, that the mouth of crocodile is towards the greater fraction. वो हमेशा बड़े नंबर को कट आउट करता है, मतलब खा जाता है, ठीक है. So this is a mouth of this symbol is towards the greater one, and tail, or you can say the sharp tip towards the smaller one, ठीक है. Okay, now 5 by 6 and 4 by 6. So 5 by 6 is greater and 4 by 6 is smaller. नीचे बचा हुआ आप करो. Okay, so now let's move toward the question number D. Question number D is saying that for क्या करना है question number D में? Okay, now we have to write the fractions in the descending order. Descending order मतलब greater one, smaller, smaller, smaller. That means it is a decreasing order. Okay, decreasing order. That means we have to write the greatest fraction first of all. First of all, we will write the bigger one, smaller, 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 and this smallest. ठीक है. तो पहले हम लोगों को क्या करना है? First of all, we have to understand what we have to understand, and you can write in your book. Book में जगह है वैसे, side में जगह is, that means there is a space. You can write there. Okay. And if you don't want to write, you can write in your notebook. It's okay. Okay. So now we have to solve the question number D, and the question number D is saying that we have to write the fraction in the descending order. That means decreasing order. So these are the 4 fraction, and we have to understand. We have to compare these all the fraction with each other. ये चारों के फ्रैक्शन को एक दूसरे के साथ कंपेयर करना है. कौन सा बड़ा है, कौन सा छोटा है, कौन पहले नंबर पे आएगा, कौन लास्ट नंबर पे आएगा, पहले ये डिसाइड कर लो. ओके, देन वी विल राइट हियर, फिर लिख देंगे. सो नाउ लेट्स मूव टुवर्ड्स दी बिगेस्ट फ्रैक्शन. सबसे बड़ा फ्रैक्शन इज denominator is same. Yes, my dear students, denominator is same. So we can't compare using the denominator. We will compare the numerator. So biggest numerator will come first. 8. That means it is in first place. We are writing descending order. और अगर ascending होता, so 8 by 8 will come at the last. Okay, 8 by 8 is coming at the first place. Slightly smaller than 8. Slightly smaller than 8 is 7. It will come at the second place. Then it will come on the third place and it will come on the fourth place. For descending, I'm saying. Okay. So write down here. Pehle 8 by 8. Second will be 7 by 8. Third will be, third areva, 3 by 8. And the last 1 by 8. Okay. Descending order of a fraction is done. Khatam. But jaldi ho gaye to. Okay. Now let's move toward the question number third. Second question you have to solve. Fourth question you have to solve. Third one I'm telling you. Okay. So here again we have to write the fractions in the descending order. And the descending order means decreasing order. तो सबसे पहले कौन सा लिखूं? 10 by 10. It will come at the first place because it is the greatest one. सबसे बड़ा है. Then slightly smaller than 10 is नहीं ये वाला है. It is second place. Then 3 7 will come. Third place will be here. Fourth place में ये आएगा. ठीक है तो लिख दो. Write down 10 by 10. उसके बाद क्या लिखूं? हाँ 9 by 10. 9 by 10. Then we will write 7 by 10. 7 by 10. And then we will write 3 by 10. 3 by 10. It is visible in camera or not? First of all, let's see. Okay, it is visible in camera. Okay, dear students, so the question number question number not. Exercise 6.5 is finished here. Exercise 6.5 is finished. Finish हो चुकी है, but okay, finish हो गया ना? Very good, finish हो गया तो अच्छी बात है. Okay, open the page number 98. Already it is open. You have to note down all the answers in your book on page number 98. And on the page number 98, look, there is written. देखो उधर नीचे बुक में, हाँ, ordering and comparing unlike fraction. दिखा क्या? Fraction with the same numerator. अगर numerator same रहा, so उसका उल्टा आएगा बेटा. ठीक है? उल्टा that means the reverse of like fraction. Look, 1 by 2 is greater. सबसे बड़ा yellow color. Then 1 by 3 is smaller, 1 by 4 is smaller, 1 by 5 is smaller, 1 by 6 is smaller, and 1 by 8 is very smaller than all others. 1 by 8 तो सबसे छोटा दिख रहा है यहाँ पर. Means what? If the numerator is same, अगर numerator same है और denominator अलग-अलग है, so I already told you that if the denominator is greater, smaller will be the fraction. अगर denominator, अगर divisor बड़ा हो गया तो फ्रैक्शन यानी कि पार्ट जो है वो छोटा हो जाएगा. सो अगर मैं बोल रहा हूं, इफ आई एम आस्किंग 1 by 2 इज ग्रेटर और 1 by 8 इज ग्रेटर, सबसे पहले वाला और सबसे लास्ट वाला, इट इज फर्स्ट वन इज 1 by 2 एंड द लास्ट वन इज 1 by 8, विच इज अ ग्रेटर फ्रैक्शन. सो जिसका डिनोमिनेटर छोटा वो फ्रैक्शन बड़ा रहेगा. ठीक है? सो इफ यू अंडरस्टैंड, you can solve some questions. Here is a question which is solved, already solved किया हुआ है. You have to solve these questions in your notebook without observing the answers. आंसर को बिना देखे सॉल्व करने का ट्राई करो. If it is wrong, very good, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. पन्ना भरेगा नया मिलेगा, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. Okay, but you should try. And okay, इसके बाद हम लोग ऑर्डरिंग एंड कंपेयरिंग ऑफ अनलाइक फ्रैक्शन की तरफ चलेंगे. इफ द टाइम इज लेफ्ट ओवर तो इसी वीडियो में, एंड इफ इट इज नॉट देन इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो. ओके, एंड हैव अ गुड डे. बाय बाय एवरीवन. प्लीज नोट डाउन इन योर मैथ्स नोटबुक. ओके dear students, please note down in your maths notebook. We will I'm sending another video of unlike fraction. That means लिखो आप लोग लिखो, and everyone note down these all things in your book, and whatever I'm telling to you, please listen. I'm sending one video of unlike fraction. Unlike fraction में comparison कैसे करते हैं वो भी मैं आपको समझा दूंगा. Then unlike fraction में ascending and descending order भी मैं आपको समझा दूंगा. And I will tell the universal method also in that video. उस वीडियो में मैं universal method भी आपको समझा दूंगा. And then you have to apply these all the formulas at the checkpoint page number 99. उसके बाद आपको पेज नंबर 99 के चेक पॉइंट सॉल्व करना है. यू हैव टू सॉल्व, आई विल नॉट सॉल्व दैट चेक पॉइंट. वो चेक पॉइंट आप लोग सॉल्व करोगे. ओके, Okay, in the notebook. Okay, bye everyone. Have a good day.